Let's get right to it. We begin this week's edition in Whitehall, where everything went the Zephyrs' way Friday night. Whitehall racking up over 400 yards of total offense and earning a 30-6 win over Liberty. The Zephyrs scored 4 touchdowns on the ground, with Nigel Linton accounting for 3 of them, finding the end zone from 9, 10, and 12 yards out, pushing Whitehall to a 3-0 start. Linton finishing with 114 yards on just 15 carries, saying after the game he was inspired by former Zephyrs Saquon Barkley, who was in attendance to take part in his jersey retirement ceremony. The New York Giant tailback humbly thanking the Whitehall faithful for their support, excited to join the likes of fellow Zephyr legends Matt Millen and Dan Koppen. Well, a legend at Nazareth may have been born Friday evening as Blue Eagles junior wide receiver Nolan Lobb had a record-setting night to remember on the gridiron as he hauled in 13 catches for a Nazareth program record 254 yards receiving and 4 touchdowns. Lobb hauling in scoring strikes of 30, 43, 52, and 65 yards, ultimately making it a handful of total scores on the night with this 39-yard pick six. But Parkland had a scoring star of its own Friday as the Trojans outlasted the Blue Eagles in an offensive slugfest. Parkland paced by sophomore Trey Tremba, who notched 3 touchdowns of 3 different varieties, a 91-yard kickoff return for a score, a 1-yard TD plunge on the ground, and an 18-yard scoring strike from Brother Ty. As the Trojans edged the Eagles 43-40, Parkland now 2-0 on the year, while Nazareth suffers its first loss since the 2019 PIAA state tournament. Another touchdown hat trick was had Saturday at J. Bernie Crum Stadium as Central Catholic's Griffin Patridge was unstoppable in the Vikings' victory over Emmaus. The junior wideout finishing with 7 grabs for 137 yards and a trio of scores, hauling in TD receptions of 6, 24, and 37 yards, the most impressive of which came in the 4th quarter. Tremendous adjustment on this late scoring strike, which sealed Central Catholic's 21-0 victory over the Green Hornets. Vikings are a perfect 3-0 heading into this Friday's clash at Easton. Red Rovers, meanwhile, will be hoping that that's their chance to get back into the win column following Friday's setback at Freedom, a game in which the Patriots pulled away thanks to a 28-point outburst in the 2nd quarter. Scoring surge that started with a 55-yard fumble return by Owen Johnson before Jalen Fletcher and Kyle Johnson rattled off a pair of lengthy scoring scampers. Fletcher darting home from 24 yards out, while the junior Johnson found pay dirt with a tenacious 20-yard jaunt. The Monsters' second stanza closed with Fletcher's second TD of the evening. All told, Freedom with 4 scores in just over 7 minutes of game action, en route to a 31-17 win. Meanwhile, over in the Colonial League, the Northwestern Lehigh Tigers roared to their 3rd straight win behind another stellar performance from senior QB Justin Holmes, who threw for a pair of touchdowns while running for 3 more. The Kent State-bound signal caller hurled 27 and 31-yard touchdown tosses, while amassing 121 yards on the ground with scoring scampers of 3, 9, and 13 yards. As Northwestern outlasted Southern Lehigh 34-19, Tigers are 3-0 overall, having scored 110 total points already. And finally, congratulations to the Palisades Pirates, who earned their first win of the new season on Friday with a 27-0 victory over Penargil. Pirates senior captain Kyle McGrath did a little bit of everything in the triumph. 6 receptions for 87 yards, along with 4 carries for 55 yards and a score. Plus, he recorded 6 tackles, 2 pass breakups, and a fumble recovery as well. Palisades with a big test coming up this Friday at defending District 11 3A champion North Schuylkill.